Hi guys, it's Megan from Megabuck Savings. Today I'm going to share with you guys a Trash to Treasure DIY laundry room drying and iron board rack. And I had an idea on Pinterest, and I'll show you here in a minute, but I had a like curtain rod, old school curtain rod. It was like a metal curtain rod and a metal frame with these little hooks here, and I found two hooks, one for the right side of the curtain rod and one for the left side of the curtain rod, and one was bent, so I did have to unbend it. As you see, I'm taking a pair of pliers here and unbending it. You know, years ago I would have just thrown it out, got a new one, but as I get older I learn that I can fix things. I'm going to spray paint the clothes rack, not the clothes rack, the curtain rod. Don't mind me, it is super late at night, and this whole pandemic thing, whatever you want to call it, working from home, kids at home, toddler at home, it has gotten quite a bit, but I digress. So I am just taking a piece of wood that I had left over from projects from I don't even know when. I moved all this stuff with me, and I'm using the closing rack, the curtain rod, and the hooks. And then I was just actually gonna make this into a clothes drying rack, but I had an idea and I wanted to hang up my iron board, and I had nowhere to put it in my new laundry room, so I had a idea and I went into my garage, which I did edit this out, but while I was spray painting I got distracted because my mind was like, oh yes, I can do this. So I went into my garage and just went through all my scrap stuff and found two curtain holders, and I'll show you here in a little bit as well. But I spray painted those as well, even though they were already kind of like a burnt kind of brown color, which would have been okay. But I took the hinges off the end of them. There was like little balls on the end of them, and I just unscrewed them and just used the rods itself. But here is the idea that I was going with. It's off Pinterest. I'll try to link it below, but I didn't have the funds to go buy this, and I had all the stuff on hand essentially to make what this would look like. And so here I'm taking these rods, they're curtain rods, and I'm just moving really slowly because I'm trying to show you that I forgot to add these into the spray painting video, and this is what it would look like if you were to buy one online. But here I'm really disappointed because I tried to get like the right angle to show you guys what I'm doing, but it just wasn't working out in my favor. So I'm doing the best to show you what I'm doing here, and don't mind the couch in the background. I got it free off of Marketplace, and I'm gonna recover it. So yeah, anyway, just watch where you're going if you're getting stuff for free or off of Marketplace used, or even like the Goodwill or anything like that. You just have to be careful, just with pet odors or dander or bugs or anything like that. So just know where you're getting it from. Make sure to really look good before you take something and buy something. But anyway, that's on a later video. hopefully here in the near future. But I'm also selling clothes on Facebook Marketplace, and I put them in those diaper boxes in the back that you see as well. So I'm selling some other baby stuff as well that my son's grown out of. But at any rate, I usually am not a perfectionist, but this curtain rod was not doing what I wanted in my favor. So I wanted to get it even in the middle, but if I hooked it on, it kind of like bent down a little bit. So I knew I was just gonna have to kind of either bend it or kind of make it a little bit uneven so that the curtain rod essentially was like even on the wall, if you understand what I'm saying. Find projects to do, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And during all this pandemic stuff, I'm just using everything that I have on hand as possible, and trying to just decorate with what I have. And so I'm distracted again, but you see in the background, the curtain rod in the background doesn't match, and it's not hooked on correctly, but I was like working on a million things while I had the time, and I wanted to see what it looked like. I had drop cloth from forever ago. I was gonna make a rug, and I was like, I can use these for curtains because it's like a thing right now. And so I was kind of playing around with it, so don't mind me, I was just playing around with how that would look in my living room. I'm not quite sure yet I'm gonna do that. I might use the drop cloth for my couch, to cover the couch, but I'm just not quite sure. I thought about bleaching them and then doing some DIY couch cover. I'm just really kind of playing around with things. It takes time. It's kind of frustrating, but I like to just do things on my own and try to create things with what I have and what I can afford and things like that. So definitely don't have things to buy brand spanking new, don't have the funds to buy things brand spanking new, so I'm just managing with what I have, and also don't want to be going out there during this time of the year where all this pandemic stuff is going on, and just really creating with things that what I have and trying to make my home look homey and cute. So anyway, but here I'm taking the iron board, and I'm getting to that curtain hook point where I was kind of figuring out how I wanted to hook them on, but essentially I had enough board to make the drying rack and the iron board holder as well. I ended up screwing these in, and it took me forever to find screws because I am like running low on screws and nails and things like that. So I did find something that I could use, but so I ended up nailing these in, and it was like way too small. Like I could get the iron board on, but it was like secured on. So there was like a really difficult time getting it on, and then at some point I was like, well, how the heck am I gonna get this off when I actually need to use it when it's on the wall? So, you know, you learn, you live, you learn, and that's what kind of makes it fun about this, about doing these kind of DIY projects and making something old look new again, or something kind of similar to how other people do things, like when you get ideas on Pinterest or Instagram or Facebook or what have you, and love the challenge to make everything my own. And so here I am like totally into my project. really didn't take very long at all to make this project, and it really took me a long time because I had to keep coming back to it as I was working on other projects and just working and trying to fit everything into to get this project done. So it actually turned out really cute, and I really had fun with this. Here you will see me just going back at this and trying to fix the hooks for the iron board. Alright guys, so here it is. I'm going to show you guys. I hope you guys like it, and if you do like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. That tells me that you guys are liking my videos and want to see more of them, and I do appreciate the welcoming to YouTube. So thanks a lot for watching my video. Bye.